Hello, Malcolm. Hello, Sandy. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles, where we are, well, A, exploring the new updates, and B, probably getting stomped. So we're going back to our little town of Tristy. That's what we called it. 39 citizens. Year 8. Oh, man. We're so dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. Look at this place. The roads don't even go anywhere. You know you're in a small town and you've got a road that has two ends and no connections. I think we have a couple like that in my town, actually. Actually, what we have here is mostly roads that have lots of connections and kind of no end. They just loop around and change names. So, you know, Highway 3 becomes Van Anda, becomes Columbia, turns off into Copper Queen, but it's actually the same road looping around to rejoin itself. Yeah, it's a really old town I live in, and there's some pretty old right-of-ways and stuff rolling around the place. So let's see, how are we on beds? 44 with 39 citizens. Well, I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that cottage to go up. We could actually bang up another one as well. Actually, I think what we most need is a secondary quarry. So we are going to bang out this road. Pow! And we're going to go ahead and put a quarry in there and get that stone cranking. Now I got 2 quarries and 2 foresters. Hilarious road network, sir. Nice job. Whoa, what's that all about? Does that mean my advisors are about to get too snickety with me? Is there a way to close this? Can I just make that go away? Although you kind of do need it during play. I was just playing a little bit of Underrail last night, and I noticed you can actually make the dialogue feed go away. It's like, oh, the screen's going to look a lot better with that off it. So next Underrail episode we'll have that gone off the screen. That'll be nice. Oh, hurry up and build it, lads. Hurry up and build it. All the beds are full. And that'll house how many people? 12. So that enables me to blow down 2 hovels, essentially. And we're going to go ahead and let resources build till it is time to blow down those 2 hovels. Pardon my sniffles. Got the sniffles again today. Happens on a lot of videos. Didn't happen on the last one. Maybe it's because I was drinking a beer. Maybe drinking beer makes you stop having the sniffles. I have no idea. Today I'm drinking coffee. And one thing that's really amazing, attracted 5 new residents. The numbers didn't change. These guys are out of their minds. The advisors, they're out of their frickin' minds. Come on, get it built. Yeah, the amazing thing about coffee is how fast it gets cold. I think I need one of those self-heating coffee mugs that plugs in. I wonder if they make USB ones. Oh, would you build a stupid cottage? Oh my god, what is going on? We're on like maximum speed here. Oh, builders 1. There's the problem. Well, that sucks. Oh, it's because I opened a new quarry. That's cool. Please get it built. Oh my god. Sometimes the manpower thing just really shreks you. You know, it's just like, are you kidding me? Yeah, waiting for 14 wood. That's not getting done anytime soon, is it? Well, you know what? It's spring, kids. And, you know, during the spring we knock down your hovels. Well, I'd like to, but I really do want that roof up before I knock down the hovels. But man, we're gonna get Vikings before they finish building this stupid cottage. That is annoying. I know our city's full, we need more homes. Alright, I'm gonna close the quarry. Closed! It just reopened itself. That's cute. I hate that. That's one of the worst functions in the game. Look at that, and there go 3 guys in and build. So that gives us 12 more beds. We're gonna go ahead and knock down these 2 guys. And, well, knock down any more? No, probably not. We'll just put a cottage in there. God. That build speed, that was ugly, man. I should have just closed the quarry quicker. I was a fool not to. And we're gonna need another well. Let's check our well coverage, but I need a treasury and a library real bad. So we'll just hold with our current well coverage for now. Looks like some farms could burn pretty easy, but whatever. We need a treasury. We have the stone for a treasury. So let us choose a location for it. How big is it? Treasure room. It's not very big. It could almost shonk onto the back of the castle right here. I think it might only have a 1-dot footprint. That'd be pretty nice. It does only have a 1-dot footprint. Is that the door? Like, is that the back? That's the back. That looks like a chimney. So that's gotta be the door, right? It's on. And that causes your castle to beef slightly. I don't know why you can't place weapons on there. I have to get the weapons unlocked anyways. And I need a war room before I can unlock the weapons. It's okay, we'll get it figured. And we're gonna... What are we doing? We gotta bang in more housing, basically. Yeah, that's gonna have to get cut down. And we need a library around here-ish. Okay. Fine, more granaries. Good day, good day. The military person not warning me about imminent Vikings is absolutely ridiculous, because I will frippin' guarantee you there's imminent Vikings right now. You know, I'll give you 1,000 to 1 odds on that. So, more granary power, eh? Do we do a second small one? Yeah, we could... yeah. Could slip it in here. Knock that down. Oops, did I leave people homeless? No, I didn't, so good. Yeah, we'll just do a second small one for now. Pop it in here. And we are now going to need to do some other things, so... While they're still building the frippin' treasury room. Treasury. We do have enough power for more housing, so we'll go ahead and do that, because resources will keep building, so... Let's get a right neighborhood rolling here. But we're gonna need charcoal burners, all manner of gewgaws pretty shortly. I better reopen Mr. Quarry. Oh. I don't care if it's not fully staffed, and if you just closed it again, I'll kill you. No, it never closes them on you. It just reopens them on you. If you happen to use right click to come off of it instead of properly doing it. Okay, I heard the ching of ready coins, so the treasury's up and running. Nice. Pay them taxes. Let's see what the tax rate's at. Whoa. Tax rate 0. Tax rate 1. Oh, did that set back to 0? See, there's a... No, I didn't see that. Okay, good. That's cool. Anyway, tax rate 1. Get it going, guys. Get some taxes. Some taxes flowing in. Taxes flowing in. And housing, peasants, what have yous. Yeah, we cannot increase happiness, but happiness is starting to drop out. So let's just see what a library costs. 30 gold, 30 gold, 30 gold. Gotta have one though. And we're gonna knock it in where? We've got 3 gold. Just scream. We need that library to reach pretty much everyone, eh? Okay, we have... I can't check its footprint. So I'd like to knock out that hovel, really. But I suppose I could just move this well. I could just move this well one over and put the library big in the middle. It'll probably work. So chop that down. And we won't demolish the well because the forester will promptly grow trees on it. So, yeah. What do you guys want? They'd enjoy a tavern and so would he. Well, you know what, dude? Points for trying, but we're gonna go knowledge first. We just need that gold in. So I am gonna move the well to there. Tink, build that in. Gonna move the well to there, and then come the time I'm gonna knock down the other well and put a library where Because bingo pop. I guess we could build a tavern while we're waiting for the gold, eh? Yeah, we can. That's the footprint of it. It could be like a road's end type of a deal here, eh? Whoa! My tavern just disappeared. Come on. Tavern. I don't know what I did. Hit the wrong button. So, whoa, crash. Should break the camera when you do that. So is that the way around? No, that's the chimney. So that's the way around the tavern likes to live. And its footprint isn't really quite big enough to cover this civilized area. Actually, what we're going to do instead is we're going to knock out that well I was just building. And get some roads. Pop them in. And then we're going to reconstruct the well, else bloody where. Frustrating with that. So that's a pretty, yeah, it's kind of needed, right? No, Tidge-Tadge. But I kind of wanted to put the tavern up this road, you know. I am not sure. So there's the other well's footprint. We actually can't afford to take it. Oh, damn, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, a bit of a dilemma. The well almost has to stay where it is, but we still need the frickin' library. So, do we get a different granary? I'm not even sure. Well, let him build that. Let him build that. But yeah, we've got to do something about all this. We've got our 30 gold yet? No, not even close, dude. Not even close. Okay, knock this down and put me in a tavern here, I think. And we'll probably knock down that forester and move him right now. Take him out. And then we'll put him in again down the end of this road, basically. That'll all be fine, so we'll actually add another unit of road to that. Oh look, the forest's on fire. That's convenient. And that'll stop Mr. Forester building everything all over our butts. Because gold is slow. Gold is slow. So we need a tavern and a library. And so we're going to go ahead with the tavern right now. So that doesn't... Yeah, if I put it there, it covers. If I put it there, it covers everyone. What about up here? Yeah, it can afford to go up a ways, so... once those sets of trees are down, we'll put the tavern up the road and the library next to it, basically. It's what we'll do. Just wish they'd get on cutting that. The Vikings are going to show. We're going to get wrecked. I feel sad about it, but, you know, that's the way she goes. Would ya get that gold in, please, already? I mean, meh. We actually have more beds than we have people, so... much to be done there. So, tavern. It is going to go here, and then the library on the corner. That can go there. We'll get our forester back in down here. Where is our forester? There. I'm going to slide him in here. Oh, why did it do that to me? You know, I didn't press anything or let go of it. It just dropped it. There's some weird little pachunkins that this game does now and then, I'll tell you. It does some weird little pachunkins. I think we'll get a small stockpile rocking over here. That's probably a good idea, and we'll get a stockpile and a market, basically. Market will come in a few minutes, but yeah, we gotta get a little more underway first. We're almost to enough gold for the library, and then as soon as we've got the library in, we need to start thinking about defense. The second we've got that library in, we need to start thinking about defense. I just hope this is going to be a good location for the library, and it's probably not going to cover that one hovel, which I can take out. because actually no one even needs to be living in it. Reduced our total beds, but we're gonna add more. We just need that. There, we've got the gold, so let's get that library quick. And that should give us a footprint covering all the residences so far, I think. So in she goes, right next to the tavern. Good. And we'll extend our road a little ways. And it's time for another crossroad as well, actually. So we'll go up here and down here. Just to give an impression of civic planning, even though no such animal really exists here. So I chop down these sets of trees. Quick like bunrab. And then we're going to get more housing in, I guess, eh? Then we're going to get more housing in. Wow. Lot to deal with all at once, and we really need defenses, so... we need the Chamber of War. 25 wood, 75 stone, 75 gold, just to unlock our weapons. So we need to have 75 gold just to unlock our weapons. Well, our happiness is too low to raise taxes. That library needs to pop up and start gaining its happiness points. They gain it through experience, like any good librarian. They do experience. Okay, they're not going to come chop that down soon, are they? We're doing okay on food, I think. I could throw a windmill in over here. Not a bad idea. Right behind that thingy whammer there. We'll do that. That'll crank up those few farms there. Instead of building more farms, we'll waste 10 times the resources on a windmill. But whatever, it's using up some barren land, so we like it. Library's slow building. Trees are slow chopping. Okay, step it up, kids. So I need to build you guys some housing, and to build that housing I need those trees down, and to get those trees down I need that library built. And you know, it's like the fox, it's like that fairy tale about the fox who got his tail cut off and then he had to go do like a task for everyone before he could get his tail back, which is pretty twisted because you can't just sew a fox's tail back on. That's what happens at the end of the story. It's like, well, that would rot, and fox would probably die of the infection or chew it off. There was a dog here on the island, really nice dog named Ozzy. He got his tail run over by accident, and it just crushed it like a banana. And the owner didn't have any money or anything, so he didn't really take care of Ozzy properly. And Ozzy just chewed it off. After a few days of suffering with this ruined tail, he just chewed it off, and then he had a short tail after that, and he healed up fine, so it was natural for him. I guess he responded to the itching or whatever, and got rid of the sucker. Poor old Ozzy, he was my dog Snoopy's first dog friend. Snoopy was, my dog, was very badly mistreated as a young dog. And one of the consequences of that is that he's not good with other dogs. He's very violent with them. Peasants are unhappy, they need a church or libraries on it. And Ozzy was such a mature and sensible sort of dog that he took one look at Snoopy and was just like, "Oh, son, you just don't know what you're doing. Here's how you sniff. Here's how you say hi. And okay, we're done. I'm going on about my business." Ozzy was a real business-like dog, but he showed Snoopy the proper way to sniff noses and sniff bums. And he showed Snoopy a few other things. Snoopy was so inexperienced with dogs, at least with socializing with them, that when he met Ozzy, he smelled Ozzy's side, as though Ozzy was an object. Ozzy's like, "What are you doing, kid?" And then Ozzy went to pee, and Snoopy was so interested in that he stuck his head under there and got himself quite a shower. But he learned. He learned. After that, he knew how to sniff a nose with another dog, so it was pretty awesome. Ozzy was a good mutt. Ozzy was a real good mutt. He lived fairly long, Ozzy. He had a decent, happy life, even though he couldn't get proper veterinary care due to basically finances. He lived a decent, happy life. He went running with his master. Every day his master took his old beat-up ATV out into the woods, and Ozzy would run along behind. Even when he was quite an old dog and quite stiff in the joints, he would still go out and run along behind the ATV, and his master would slow down and let him catch up. So he had a good time. My poor Snoop doesn't get that much physical activity, you know. We need another well around hereabouts, eh? Better right there, I guess. And why not one even right down here? I don't see any big reason why not. This kind of blocks development, is why not, but safety first. Safety first. That is a little close together for them, isn't it? Is that a well? No, that's a windmill. Okay, good, good, good. Because actually, looking at the pattern here, we probably need a well down in this region more than we need one over here right now. So let's take that out. And we'll put it actually in right here by the castle. Bit safer. We got some room for some industry and such like down there. I think foresters are working more sensibly now. Seems like. I'm sure they'll still work on one block like ridiculous toads. Oh, now see, I kind of want another cottage here, right? So, in fact, this well's wrong too. It has to go on the other side of the road, that's all. So we'll have the road coming through, then we'll have a well and a cottage. Put it right there. That should do. That's better. Let it be right there. And so we need that 75 gold for our defenses. How's food holding? Pretty good, pretty good. Food's okay, so we're not going to worry about food production, especially as we just tossed in a windmill. So get an extra couple people coming soon, though. Yeah, that's true. However, we are packing those 2 little granaries up, so that's good for now. I don't think we need to start any major farming efforts. If we see a dip in food, we will, basically. We should have a bakery and a market rocking out this way pretty soon, too. I don't know how to do it all. I want to get it all right, but you know how it is. You just cover the area fast and hope to survive, because they're coming. These roads, what is this even? What is this even? This is the original town. It's just like, what were they doing? What were they thinking? At least they can get to the well quickly, right? It'll have to link with the other road net. Yeah, we can't have too big of a hole in it, so it'll have to link with the other road net somewhere. We'll figure it out. How many builders are on this cottage? Looks like more than one. Oh yeah, we got 3 on that one. Great. So that's going up. I guess we could start building the blocks for the defenses. Boy, my graphics card fans are like, row, 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 row. I don't know why Kingdoms cooks it so hard, but Kingdoms cooks it so hard. Yeah, I guess we could start building the blocks for the defenses. So we've got these wood castle blocks at 7 wood, and then we've got these at 5 wood and 15 stone. God, they're more expensive. We're gonna need some stone for the war thing. Oh man, we're so far out from it, eh? Tragically, one of our peasants has died under mysterious circumstances. You can't zoom in on that. I always wonder if there's a murderer loose, you know? Be kind of cool. Okay, we got a fire on our hands here, so let's go see how they deal with it. Because, you know, one thing I don't pay much attention to in this game is that the peasants really all are pathing and doing their thing. It's not just a surface thing in the UI. They really are pathing and doing their thing. They all have jobs. One of the bugs they patched was a bug where head of the household could also do other tasks. Because the head of the household has to be home being the head of the household, you know? I think the windmill might look nicer too now. Ooh, it's vaguely swastika-like, isn't it? Yeah, just a little. It just hints at it. It's pretty cool. I mean, not that swastikas are either cool or uncool. They're actually an ancient symbol for the sun, believe it or not. It's a very old-fashioned way of depicting the sun, back when it was easier to scratch straight lines into stuff than it was to draw curves, because we were like pre-pottery technology and we were still scratching down our jottings on rocks and the like, which is how runes came to be too. You know, those lovely runes in the Tolkien books and so forth. Well, we don't have the gold yet, so we might as well bang up another cottage or twa. Eh? Why not as well? Give those guys some neighbors. Keep trying to knock down this tree and failing over here. I just don't know. Because the library covers all that, so we might as well use that space. I wish neighbors counted as across the street-ish. They don't, though, right? Oh, look, here's all their names. Athela, Kastner, Udos, Hirschfeld. Lautho Tutane, that's a good one. And Struda Gausetti, I'm scrolling, but I'm also, this is weird. Tillybomb Schlauger, Jaon Shariol, Marangi Arkan, Rosalind Vesely, Gaban Lachier, Principius Pevel, Hjart Steinberg, and Purissima Milan. That's actually kind of a neat name. Well, that's pretty cool, man. They need charcoal. Oh, they got neighbors. Cross the street does count. Okay, back down from orbit. Yeah, new construction, but no one available to build it. Are you talking real sense here, son? Because there's 4 out of 4 builders on my new cottage, and I don't have anything else building, so... Yes, your warnings are falling on deaf ears. Look at the flooding, man. Dreadful. Oh yeah, half the farms are frippin' flooded. Maybe we'd better consider a little food power up then. I like that music. I think it means that evil's coming. How many times am I going to put a chop on this one stupid tree and never get it chopped because there's some, like, the forester's growing it again from way over there? No, he's not. So yeah, why aren't they chopping down that tree? We're going to have to do a bit more farming. I think we're going to go ahead and pop in an orchard here and a pair of farms here and here. And then we're going to put in a full-size granary over here. Maybe over here with the full-size granary. No, you know what? The closer to town, the better, and the more joined to road net, the better. What a nightmare. This road network does not join up. This road network sucks. I'm gonna need to fix this. I'm gonna need to fix this. We need a big granary, but we need it where people can bloody well use it. So we need to connect the roads. Step 1, so... Which way are we connecting them? We're gonna blow right through. Yeah, we're gonna blow right through. Why though? Is there any point? Yeah, we're gonna blow right through. Get this tree out of my way, please. Demolish this farm. Demolish this orchard. Oh god, what a risky thing to do just as the snow starts a-falling. And then we're gonna bring our road in. Hey, guggle guggle. I'm not very good at this. Took a pop. And then another road to there. This all seems really confused. And we're going to demolish everything that's on this site completely and put a massive granary on it if we still have the goods for it, which we do. So I'm going to knock that road out. We're going to put a massive granary here, and that means the road doesn't actually feed to it correctly. So we might actually get into some more re-engineering here. So knock that back out again. Knock that back out again. Yeah, why don't we have like a nice something in front of the castle, a statue or something. How big is the statue? Who cares? I'm not building it yet, but well, we can't tell how big it is because we can't build it. But I think it's a 4-dot item. So how are we doing this again? We're gonna have a strip of farms along some roadway, right? That's sort of the plan. And then that roadway has to join the other roadway, but it all has to feed a massive granary as efficiently as possible. So honestly, we're gonna need the road just up one to go around the granary, and that's gonna be fine, like that. So get that knocked out, and we'll get that granary in. Just up one to go past the granary, I think that'll do. And we will have the granary front on this road that we're just building here, like that. Okay. That's sort of semi-applicable. Used up a lot of resources pulling that stunt. We need some more farms and stuff, eh? Oh, do we? Put in a few more. Yeah, let's power it up. There we go. Food production cranked with a farm patch. That's gotten... I keep thinking there's a build duplicate button, because in RimWorld you click an object, press O to build a duplicate, click bang, but there's no build duplicate button in this. You know, a build duplicate button wouldn't hurt this game. It's not like it's essential for it or anything, but it probably wouldn't hurt it. Okay, we're just going like wall o population here with no defenses, so we are gonna get wrecked on, basically. It's a little unfortunate, but it's our fate. And I just built housing outside library footprint. No, I didn't. Sweet, I still stayed in the library footprint. That's hilarious. So we've got a good amount of stone built up. We don't have our 75 gold yet. Let's just check the requirements on that weapons unit. 25 wood, 75 stone, and 75 gold. So. Yeah, and happiness is pretty good. A peasant drowned. We're still losing our excess food, but I see a new granary under construction. That's nice, pal. Just don't bother me with your talk. He actually doesn't seem as bad. I think they might have tweaked him a little because he seems like he's less of a hoser. Dang, that guy was a hoser. He was driving me crazy. We can put in a farm next to this on this fine land, and we're going to. Just for backups. And we could really use a baker and stuff too. Now, it would be a good idea to put the charcoal burner right here, next to all this. Yeah, no doubt that's a good idea. So, second that tree's down, we're going to put in our first charcoal burner. Might as well, we're still waiting on our 75 gold, we'll get it. So charcoal burner in next to the inn there. And then now we got room for a baker, but what's going to serve the neighborhood best in terms of bakery locationating? Well, the bakery needs charcoal and food, but it's pretty decently located no matter where I put it here. Actually doesn't look like there's that many places I can put the bakery. I could put it here, or I could put it over here. So I'm going to put it over here. Grab that out. Nice. Get that going on. And we are going to need a mason to repair our stuff that the ogres break. So we're going to get in here-ish. This is a mess. This is a mess. We're going to build our mason in here next to the castle, I think so. Clean that out, and then we'll demolish the road when the time comes. Even if we do demolish the road, I might actually just take out that farm and build a mason right next to. And then we'll need a blacksmith in the end too. What do they do, blacksmiths, again? What is it that they do? They make weapons and tools. Right, we need a blacksmith now. Perdone. Yeah, I'm gonna put in another charcoal burner. Right over here somewhere. Right at the end of the road for now, I guess. Or at one side of the end of the road, yeah. He's close enough to the forester to get by. Although, actually, you know, charcoal maker could go right next to the forester. But this stockpile is going to be crammed with wood at all hours of the day and night, so this would be so much better as a market, frankly. So I think what we'll do is we'll take the road a nudge further and we'll put our charcoal maker in. Just right here on this perfectly good farmland that I'm now wasting on industry. Dreadful. And that's all down, and before the forester gets a chance to replant it, we'll knock out this farm. And we'll get ourselves a blacksmith, because this is right near all forms production. So he can go here, and then we're going to need a mason, and I guess he can go out at the end of this road. Yeah, he doesn't need to be really up in town, does he? Because his services are going to be very uncommonly used. So we'll put the mason a bit out in the bush. Look, we can't build him. We're out of wood. Just used up all the wood. Time for another forester? Probably. Not a bad idea. Why don't I put one in down here? There's a large proportion of the town is on fire right now. Well, that's what you get for giving the fools charcoal to use. You know? Oh, and speaking of charcoal, am I now going to run into a situation where my wood's in a bale? Or am I still going to be able to generate enough wood to build another forester? Maybe I had to shut down a charcoal burner, I don't know. Maybe, oh, it's going up, it's going up. Oh, and we need our Chamber of War. Blast our little hearts. Blast our little hearts, we need our Chamber of War. I think it's going to end up on the front of the castle. No, I don't want to break the roads any worse than I've broken them already. The castle can be a simple affair. Maybe we'll put a market in front of it or something. I don't bloody know. Yikes, basically. Yikes, yikes. I've made some tactical errors. Oh well, we're getting along with it. We really need another forester though. I have decided that we need another forester. So here we go. Get one. Put him down here. And he can feed more charcoal makers when the time is right for it. That's going in. And yeah, we're gonna need yet more charcoal production and stuff than we already have, I'm pretty sure. But getting that forester in was a little bit important because we need to build up some wood pretty squiffy. Pretty squiffy. And that Chamber of War is definitely our next thing, so we'll be there pretty soon. We'll be there pretty soon. I want to see the footprint, but I can't look at the footprint. It's long and I think narrow. I mean, it would be smart to attach it to the front of the castle, but we really don't want to destroy our road communication system here either. And I could rip out a bunch of farms, redo the road. That's probably what we'll do. We'll rip out a bunch of farms and redo the road. Come on, chop that wood. Because we really need our weapons enabled now, so... First things first, get those weapons enabled. Yeah, wood's still wobbling. Is that Charcoalator or that Forester built? No, he's not built yet, that's why. We got the blacksmith, and we gotta stop him from making weapons. Oh, he has no... iron. We're gonna have to establish an iron mine right here, so... Chop those trees down and establish an iron mine. Whoops. Things you forget. I think we have enough now. I don't think I need to raise the taxes. I don't know what that meant. Oh, that meant people came. Okay, so treasure room, or not treasure, Chamber of War. We are going to try to stick it on the front, so it's probably going to involve wrecking out some farms. We'll see how we go with it. But yeah, we'll probably have to wreck out some farms to fix the roads. That's assuming it looks okay stuck on the front. If it doesn't, we're not going with it that way. But I'm thinking we can jam it on right on the front, you know? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Why is it shaped like that? That's like the most irritating shape that anything could conceivably be. Oh, that's kind of cool. That might work. But you can see that it's got a front gate and a front door, so it's really meant to have road service to that front gate and front door. But that makes it ineffably stupid to place, essentially. Unless we build it completely separate and put it somewhere else. Well, let's stick it on the front here and just see if the castle mods itself to look a little nicer with it. And if it doesn't, we'll knock it back out again, eh? So... which side? This side. Yeah. Yeah, the castle mods itself to go with it, so... we'll go with that, and we'll just get those roads fixed as best we can. We can't afford anything but... oh, we can't afford anything. Holy snap, we can't even afford roads. We just absolutely blew every resource in the place. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, give me roads. Please, if I have wood to build them, you need to give them to me. This is so silly going around like this, eh? Interesting. So what do we end up with here? This set up here. No. Could be decent space for a market. I don't know if the heads of household will really want the market right there. Could be a decent spot for a market, though. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll clear this piece. And clear this, too. I think we better close this forester. We really don't need them doing that right now. We'll just hope we get enough wood off the other forestation. Okay, so we're going to hook the road around like that. How's food? Food's okay. We're going to hook the road around like that. We're going to stick a market in. And I think that'll work okay, to be honest with you. I don't think it'll be too awful. Alright, cut the dang trees down. I wish there was a, like, God destroys tree tool. Maybe we could direct a little lightning. Finish cutting it down. The Vikings are almost here. You need to hurry more. Oh, come on. I could cut a tree down faster than that with a handsaw. Seriously. Of course, they don't even have handsaws because we don't have an iron mine, and of course the trees are back behind where I need them not to be back. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Speaking of figuring it out, let's get our market. Looks like we might have enough to build it, so... Where's the market? It's under food, I guess, eh? Market. So, out behind the forester? It seems reasonable to me. And we've got all sorts of supplies coming to it. And roads feeding it, so... It's good. I did build it, yeah. I did build it. Let me go. And I guess we can put in another cottage across the street from it. Not really. No, we can't. Because we're out of everything. And we need an iron mine. Anyway, please cut that down now. You need to hurry. We can bring the road to that iron mine too, actually. That'd probably be a good idea. Although, you know, iron is not the biggest thing in the game in terms of how fast you need to be with it. Can we build one? Yeah, we can. Nice. Good. Iron mine on. We will bring road to it. We will bring road to it. We might as well, right? It's the way to rock it. So, oh, come on, what? Oh. Yeah, it's messing with me, man. It's messing with me, man. Okay. So we got our little industrial corner set up. What a mess, but it does look a mess, but it's productive enough. Okay, and now we've got this area here cruising along. And we can either put in more housing there or more farming there or whatever. So we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it as a pleasant little lawn. And food seems to be fine. Food seems to be fine. I don't know what charcoal supplies are like, but I'm not going to go ahead and crank them up. Okay, we need to reactivate this forester. Fire risk is high on him. Is it now? Okay, well then one of the things we're putting in that area is a well. Book. Right next to the market. That'll be nice. And that means that we only have one square there for anything to go in. So I don't really know what goes in one square. There aren't that many one square options. There aren't that many one square options. I don't really want to put a charcoal maker there. Technically could. Ooh, that music just changed. I don't like the sounds of that. So, did we ever build the mason? No. Because we couldn't. We were out of stuff. But we are going to build the mason now. We are going to put him in over here. I guess he faces this way. In he goes. In he goes. Nice. Then we can repair stone structures that we don't actually have. Okay, well, I'm inclined to leave it about here for today, folks. I feel like we got away kind of scot-free with a lot of stuff. I'm pretty happy with how it all went. Hopefully they're getting that well built up. 0 out of 3 builders. Okay, that's a problem. No idle workers. Oh, so 0 out of 3 is different from no idle workers. Not entirely sure how that works. Not entirely sure how that works. And all our beds are full, and we've got idle 0, so it's actually a bit of a problem right there, isn't it? Yeah, I might have to close something again. I guess I might have to temporarily close a quarry, eh? Or, yeah, actually, he's got 5 workers and no iron, so we'll close the blacksmith. And that should get some people building these assets for us. Still 0 out of 3 builders on that. Got 3 out of 5 builders on that. 0 to 1, 0 to 1. Whatever, get it done, kids. Get it done. Yeah, especially the well, actually. Especially the well. That's kind of a biggie. But they're knocking this up quick because the resources were right there. There's stone and wood piled there. Yeah, look at them go. There's stone and wood piled there, so they're able to bang that up fast. And we're going to close that too, just to keep these hands free, because it looks like it's going to become urgent to build another bit of housing. So best we go ahead and close this. Bingo, closed. And let everyone else get along with their other business. So now, still nobody building the well. Still nobody building the well. Wow. No, yeah, nothing. But everything else is built, right? That's what's going on with that. Why? What? And idle is still at 0. So where are they? Going to market? Guess I'm gonna have to close something else. I'm gonna close this forester. Huh? Need hands. Yeah, there we got 1 builder on it now. So I'm gonna have to leave that stuff closed till we can build a little housing, I guess. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that closed till we can build a little housing. Let's check that library's footprint. So we've got room for some more housing. So let's go ahead and we'll just... Ooh, we could put in our first manor down the corner here at the end of the road. Oh, nice. Nice or what? Yeah, because, you know, it's a manor. So we're going to give it not only a backyard, but some beach access. Yo. Some beach access. So, but does that look kind of dumb crammed in behind the cottage? Yeah, it does. So... So they get a private drive? Yeah, they get a private drive. They get a private drive. They actually get a private drive, and I think they might end up with a private well or something as well. We'll see. So we still build it? Yeah, we can. So it's got a private drive now. Well, it'll become actually the next link in the road network in the end, I guess. We'll see how it all works out. We got some space back in here we could actually do something with. So we're manoring up. Bring that road out a little ways. We're manoring up. Bring that road in a little ways. And yeah, we'll slip something good in here. Stockpile, maybe. Chop that down. Can't stop, can I? Just never stop, do I? We need the population. Holy smokes. No workers on the manor. Really? But I... Okay, because I closed a lot of stuff, right? Like, how much more you want me to close? Are they just working on these roads? No, we've got 0 builders on every single piece of road. And yet we had people. We had people. There are obviously people around, because we did have them. I don't understand. And I don't know why these say 0 out of 1 instead of no idle available too. Is it just like... Really not sure. So... Yeah, tax them with the treasure room and grow the royal coffers. That's nice. I need to do a lot of other stuff here, and I've had to close half my town. I don't really understand what's going on. I'm gonna put in another cottage. But I feel a little concerned about this no builders crud. Like, what gives, man? Guess I could close down something else. I could close down a quarry, close a quarry. Close it down. And we're losing experienced workers this way, you know? Yeah, they haven't even built that piece of road in. What? Okay, close this forester as well. Yeah. So we're gonna lose some skill levels on our workers for sure this way. But yeah, now we got some people up and building. So as soon as they've got that manor and cottage built, and in fact maybe we'll even go ahead with another cottage even. As soon as they've got that built, we were going to need a road intersection there, so that's not really a good place. So the manor just grew neighbors. I'm going to go ahead and get all that in and hope it gets done. Oh, here come the Vikings. No, not quite. I don't care about your talk, sir. I've had to shut down half this town when there were plainly workers available to do the work, and then they somehow just disappeared into other occupations or whatever. I guess that's what it was. Probably some junk was understaffed, and so as soon as I closed those up, it full staffed the other stuff. That's okay. It'll work out in the end. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. We just need a few more people in this hovel, in this place, this collection of hovels. Are we rid of all our hovels? I think we're rid of all our hovels. We're getting close to needing more stockpiles. Well, we've grown civically, but not militarily. And so, I guess our next episode, we're going to watch everyone get killed and all these beautiful new buildings get burned down. That'll be sweet. Oh, that well's not covering the manor too good, eh? Why? That'd be a good idea to slap another one in. Maybe up in behind a stockpile here, sort of thing. I don't know. Think about it anyway. We'll think about it. Yeah, it might not be a bad plan. Okay, guys. Enough deliberating and combusticating and fooling around. We did our best today. We seem to have made some pretty good progress. Oh, look. Now it says saltwater and freshwater. Interesting. Is it fresh in here? It's fresh in here. Even though it's completely exposed to the sea. But that probably has something to do with wells on piers now. I'll bet you. They have been tweaking. I don't care, agriculture guy, but he is better than he was. Well, there's a long shot of Tristy. I had to look at the name. I forgot again. I like the name, though. It's, I think I was thinking of Trieste, a famous village. We'll do a slow zoom. So we'll see you guys all very soon for the next episode. Hope you had fun town building with me here today. And until next time, bye for now.